Yeah, because it's going to take a sec.
Good evening.
I hate these fucking telemarketers that are so prevalent nowadays.
Yeah, right.
Thankfully, I mean, I know it's going to bite me in the ass at some point, but one of the more recent iPhone updates gives you an option to just automatically send all like unidentified callers to your voicemail. So that helps a lot.
Oh, that sounds like cool.
Yeah, it doesn't. It apparently doesn't exclude people who are like in your contacts list. So I mean, like, if I had people like calling me Jesus.
Well, so she's a cam girl.
Is there like any low she doesn't sink to?
Cam girl's a legitimate profession.
Your face is legitimate profession. How you like that? you like my sick burn?
Totally.
Fucking destroyed you, noob.
Hang on, I just have to check the panties to see who I need to sleep with. Okay.
Alright, so we are back. Karo says hi. Justin says don't forget the alien girl.
Yeah, dude, because this chick was at the beach, but it's evening. We've been trying to get a night beach for the whole time, or to see a goldfish.
I mean, we probably should have gone to a different girl, and then we could have come here.
Yeah, is the goldfish a unique? And did I? Because I feel like I already gave a goldfish to somebody, and I don't know if they
You didn't give a goldfish to me? I thought we were friends.
Yeah, right.
I have always
Oh hey,
wanted
Minuet.
one of the...
Minuet is back from
Hey,
work. Hey girl.
yo, grill.
We're playing Porn Puzzler. We just started, so
Yeah,
you're just in time.
I got the bob.
Well, you're not just in time. The other guy is just in time.
Nope.
But you
Oh,
have,
that's right.
Yeah, you have arrived at the most opportune
Stewardess tennis.
instance of recorded progression throughout the day.
Yeah. Okay, I know stewardess.
I think we know our boob
tennis
size.
and D.
I'm pretty sure we've asked every girl her boob size.
Yeah.
At this point, because why wouldn't we?
Season.
Spring without
That's what a good
doubt.
boyfriend does.
That's correct.
You walk up to a girl and you say, "Hey, babe, you look hot. Hey, what's your boob size?"
Looking.
because
Well,
everybody
my
knows that at
husband
some
is
point
well
their
read.
significant other is gonna be like, "Hey, do you remember those size of my boobs?"
Yeah, right?
And then, a good boyfriend knows that shit. They know how to. They know all the important stuff about their girl.
Here's
So,
pineapple.
Answer me this.
Why'd you shove it in her
What's
vag?
your personal
Oh,
definition
did
of
I?
success?
I mean, more or less. You were a few inches off, but it's funnier if I frame it that
The
way.
personal definition of success.
The third one. She's into self-help crap.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like you took the words
Bam.
right out of my mouth.
Boosh.
See, I am the best at the non-match 3 portion of
Yeah.
puzzle. I could be good at match 3, but match 3 sucks.
Listen, Alex. Okay, I'm gonna break the hard news to you. Okay, this is the friend zone portion. The match 3 is the action. Okay.
I mean, there's
Man,
one specific action, which is the action.
Yeah, right.
But the rest of it is just like
Just like
you're
my
just
work
matching shit.
uniform.
And she's like, "Why don't you look at me?
Yeah, seriously.
I've been talking to you for 10 minutes, and you're just like, why don't I have enough sentiment?"
How much honey do I have? I just tried to buy this, and I clearly don't have enough for that.
Oh, of course, Karo is going to take that quote out of context. It was clearly satirical. If people are actually getting mad at me for it,
Okay,
it's
I don't
that,
have enough money to
it's
buy
that whole
shit.
Schrodinger's joke thing. It's just a joke, bro. Don't get offended.
Sure.
Man, okay, wait. I'm trying to remember.
Oh, Justin's saying the goldfish spawns randomly, but can you just skip through weeks until it
I could,
restarts?
yeah. Once I get all the pantaloons,
So
I will just
jab me if I start
farm
days
honey
off.
and skip through weeks.
Oh, Karo says her chat does that to them all the time.
Let's see. What? Oh shit! I forgot to switch my fucking item out.
Ah.
Oh, it's the least desired. I have the talent potion. Well, I'm one item down. Most desired romance.
Look, Evan, you're playing on hard mode, okay? This
That's right. That's right.
This is the Dark Souls of match 3 porn puzzling.
Correct.
games.
I think so.
I've had to approve so many messages in the last couple of minutes. Because this game just encourages us to talk about, like, boobs and shit, and YouTube thinks that that stuff's all lewd and keeps censoring people.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I figured out that I could just log into our account, from my phone and do that remotely. Otherwise, the chat would just be no messages.
All are banned.
Justin says it's the Dark Souls of Candy Crush. I think Candy Crush is the Dark Souls of Candy Crush.
Candy Crush is the Dark Souls of Honey Pop. Let's see. Don't quite want to do that yet. Oh, we got a double. Oh no, so, okay, I'm trying to remember what, like, inappropriate things I read that I saved for Honey Pop, because this is the portion of the stream where we have class.
Like Jim?
Yeah, right? We're gonna get a 4.0 in gym.
And what says, my girlfriend, babe, what's wrong? Why you're not filling this date? Me, look, it's not you. Sigh. There's just no good matches on the board.
Seriously.
This is the kind of thing that leads to divorce. After so many years of being together, statistically speaking, there's just going to be a date where there's just no.
It's like where I
there's no
failed that
matches.
date. It was just bad RNG.
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
Come on.
You just got to stick it out, because eventually, the match that 3 you need is going to show up.
I remember one of the things. So South Korea reached a weird legal decision, which is going to... Is it South Korea? I think. Which is going to classify all, like, hentai... I don't want to do that. It's going to classify all hentai that features a school uniform as child pornography.
Well, I mean, are you talking about actual hentai or just
Yeah, I think,
pornographic material in general?
No, I think, like, drawn stuff.
But I mean, hentai would specifically be things from Japan, because Japan is the only country that actually uses hentai.
Fine.
That's why I'm asking.
Oh, no. I mean...
Does the law say hentai?
I'm not sure.
So you just spout in. You don't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
No, it's like...
Boo! Everybody boo Evan.
I think
Fake
it wants
news.
to be like manga. Dude,
You can't... If they ban manga that has a school uniform, that's like fucking every
Yeah,
manga.
I know, right? That's what
That's all the manga.
it's like my friend Jackie, who Brittany Yuka is entertaining right now. She, like...
I hate Jackie.
She's one of those people that are like, anime is only the ones made in Japan. It doesn't matter if it looks like it or whatever.
So she's saying that, like, Code Lyoko is an anime?
Yeah, it's like,
Or
it's
Wakfu?
it's country of origin, it's not artistic style.
Or
you know?
Totally Spies?
Damn it.
Or Martin Mystery?
I don't have a good move. See, this is the hard part of the date. This is like when you're trying to think of something to say, and the chick you're with is like one of those kinds that never says anything, and you gotta carry the whole conversation on your back, and then she's like, why are you asking me so many questions? That very specific example did not ever happen to me.
Teen Titans.
I don't...
Teen Titans was also done in anime style.
Yeah.
And young me was like, it's fucking fake anime.
Yeah, and
but
I just call that anime because I think it's the art form, not the country, but some people are real technical.
Well, it turns out that, I forget if it was the director or like the art guy or what, but somebody on staff who made the call to do it that way, they are Japanese, and they intentionally did it in an anime-esque style, because that's, the cultural style that they're familiar with.
Okay.
So, there's like a legitimate reason for why.
Okay.
It's got like the sweat drops and shit.
Yeah. Oh, God. Oh, wait, here we go.
Avatar, yes.
It's
Samurai
rail
Jack,
time.
no. because Samurai Jack doesn't look like anime. That looks like fucking, what's the guy's name? Gennady.
Gendy Tartakovsky.
Thank you, yes.
Yeah?
That's his art style. It's not really like anime, it's just kind of like...
It's Gendame.
Yeah, Ken. You know, I was watching. I never knew this was a thing, but apparently there was a Dexter's Lab, like video game on the PS1. And I was watching a YouTube reviewer review it, and they were complaining because the game. I mean, obviously the game was kind of shitty.
Okay.
And the game, it wasn't like a cohesive game. It was just like a bunch of like. It was a weird sequence of just like mini games, like. You would just progress. The story, the plot of the game required you to just play like a bunch of weird mini games. Like there's one where it's like a rhythm game because Dexter's competing against like Didi and something, and then there's a racing segment, and then there's a segment where he's like shooting people with dodgeballs and shit.
Okay.
But I was watching, I was thinking like, that's basically how the show was. So
Yeah.
the game isn't made very well. They kind of did like a perfect like recreation of the show stylistically. That's what he would do. He'd have like a fucking like Willy Wonka episode, and then he'd like have a episode where he was fighting like Godzilla with his giant robot, and then like it was just like what weird shit would Dexter do today?
Yeah, pretty much.
So I was kind of impressed by like the weird like degree of creativity that they showed, and what was, to be fair, like other than that, it was like. PS1 like shovelware bullshit.
Right.
But yeah, I just thought that was interesting.
Huh. Let's see.
Oh yeah. Thomas is pointing out that the one episode of South Park where they went all anime style.
Oh, I loved that one.
Yeah. Hey, let's go, kick ass Sue.
That was so cool.
I said Sunomura, protect my balls.
Yes.
I do love that one.
It's so good. Oh, okay. I remember the other highly inappropriate thing that happened.
Hi, Puffy Amiyumi.
I remember that.
That's not anime, right? That's just like another like. They are pop singers, but the show was produced in America, I believe.
Yeah, and it was drawn in a sort of chibi SD style, but not really, kind of.
It was pretty chibi.
Yeah.
Not explicitly so, I guess, because of the art style, but I mean, that's clearly like what they were going for, and it was like, I think Starfire's voice actress and like Mandy's voice actress from Billy and Mandy playing the roles of Ami and Yumi.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. It was not the actual actresses.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure there's like a Japanese dub like where they do their own voices. But yeah, it was stock Cartoon Network voice actresses doing
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never into that show, but it would come on after the shows I liked, and I mean, like, I'm not gonna get up and change the channel. So I'm way over there. That's the only reason that I ever got into watching Squidbillies. Because it would come on after a show I liked, and I was like, this is stupid, but my TV's all the way over there. Yeah. And after like enough times of doing that, like it just clicked with me. The Stockholm Syndrome kicked in.
Yeah.
I was like, this is a good show, even like as far as I'm concerned. Like, why not?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Better than Children's Hospital.
Oh god, that thing.
I don't actually know if that was any good. I just know, like...
I watched it and I chuckled a little, but it wasn't, like, super great or anything.
I've never been a fan of the shows they used to do. I don't know if they still do them, because I don't have fucking TV anymore.
Yeah.
I have streaming like all good people do.
Right.
But I never liked the shows where it was clear that they were trying to be, like, weird and wacky.
Yeah.
Like something like Aqua Teens.
Or like fucking, I know what you mean, like Tim and Eric's Awesome Show.
God, I hate that show, but I've had so many people tell me, like, no, it's like really subversive, like off the wall humor. Like you just have to like allow yourself to get like it looks stupid. Like, maybe it's avant-garde, but I don't know. Like I've never been able to understand why people like that shit. So whatever.
Damn it. I'm, like, desperately trying to get one more, like, bell to fall into the field, and it just won't.
Justin likes Eric Andre.
Eric Andre is pretty funny. But he does, like, crazy, super... What's the word for it? Like, when you just go out on the street and do like halfway, way too real, like practical comedy.
Is there a name for that?
Yeah, I've heard it, but
It sounds like a really specific
I forgot.
thing. And Karo says she'd like Puffy Amiyumi.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's cool. Like,
I didn't say oh my god, yeah.
It wasn't
I'm talking about the board.
It wasn't a bad show. Like, it just wasn't my thing. Although I was really into Kappa Mikey, which is a very underrated show that people mostly dislike because the animation budget is fucking terrible.
Oh shit.
Because their creator was like siphoning like the animation budget like into his own bank account or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, it's still a really good show in spite of that. But they have an episode where very obvious stand-ins of Ami and Yumi like are the antagonists.
Oh, okay.
And because I actually liked Kappa Mikey, that's always what I think of when someone brings up Puffy Amiyumi.
Absolutely love it.
Oh god. This.
Oh, Minowat is bringing up Codename Kid Next Door.
Oh yeah, I liked that show. Actually.
That's another one that like I saw it when I was pretty young. I saw like the premiere. I'm pretty sure it was the first episode, the one where like at the beach. And I was like, this is all right, but I don't think I want to see any more of this. And it got an actual, it got the actual like ongoing show, and I would occasionally catch it, you know, when channel flipping or when it came on after something I was already watching, and I was always kind of like lukewarm on it. But at some point, like I don't even remember what episode it was. I just remember watching an episode and just thinking like, this is actually like a really good show, and it just like kind of clicked with me.
That's kind of fun.
And I got really into how it's got good world building. It's got very like consistent like world building.
Yeah.
And it actually has like a decent amount of like neat like persistent lore that it kind of builds over time. It's pretty neat. I was actually really disappointed when the I guess the plans for the revival fell through.
Oh.
They had put up the creator had put up like a Kickstarter. They put up like a trailer for a potential like new show.
Okay.
I think it was going to be about like them going to space or something.
Ooh.
And then it turned out that like a bunch of like characters on the show were like were aliens the whole time. A bunch of the kids.
Wait, what?
Like a bunch of the upper echelon of the KND were like aliens the entire time.
That sounds like some kind of...
Including number one's girlfriend.
Oh, wait, the chubby one?
Yeah, the chubby, really annoying one.
No.
Yeah, like she was part of like the super secret cabal.
Holy
of
crap.
Like the alien like KND operatives.
What?
And I think the trailer implied like they were going to be gearing up to fight like some kind of even bigger like threat like out in space or something. But it seemed kind of cool. But to my knowledge, like since this was a long ass time ago and it never happened, I'm assuming it didn't meet its goal or something.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it.
I'm fucking on the ropes. Oh my god.
Minnow was reacting to all that stuff. Yeah, GKND. I think it was like Galactic Kids Next Door or something. Oh yeah, and Justin just brought up the Shaolin Showdown.
Oh, that was pretty cool.
You know what? I got into that really hard for like a minute, and then it immediately like fell out of favor with me.
How come?
I think there was a time
You didn't like Jack Spicer? He was a
I
cool
like Jack
dude.
Spicer. Yeah,
I love that he just liked the monkey staff above all else.
and Justin explicitly brings up Jack Spicer because why the fuck are you watching the show?
Yes.
Other than for him, he's the only good character.
He's so cool.
I think there was a period of time when WB was running the show like constant because it went on forever. So at some point they had like 300 or 400 episodes like in the vault, and I guess they just went fuck it, like we'll just run this like non-stop syndication. So whenever I had nothing better to watch, there was just always, you know, Shaolin Showdown on TV.
Yeah.
And at some point, like it kind of like with I already forgot what we were talking about.
Kids
Kinda
Next Door? Was that it?
Not like Kids Next Door because it stuck with me, but kind of like whatever the other show I just said, where like it's
Fucking Tim and Eric. No,
whatever.
I forgot. Yeah.
There was a point where I was like kind of into it. Like I was sort of I was kind of in the know about the lore, and I was kind of getting into like all the showdowns and shit, and then like it just crashed with me like really hard.
Oh no.
And I could never get back into it again.
Aw.
And the show continued for quite a bit more, I think. I think there were a few more seasons. There were like a million goddamn seasons
Yeah.
of the original show. And then I believe there was a second show where there were like new characters.
Really?
I think so.
Huh.
I want to say. Because I remember there was another kid who was like the little bald kid, Omi. I think that was his name. There was another.
yeah.
There was another one of him. He was like tiny and bald. I think he wore glasses too.
Okay.
So I think there was a second successor like kind of show, and then I don't know what the fuck happened to that one.
Huh. I might be fucked here. I'm really close, but this could go wrong at any moment.
Yes, Justin, Ouya was super hot. I'm assuming you're talking about after she got her body back, because the weird like Zelda ghost thing wasn't very hot. But yes, super hot after body.
Oh, we got it. We got it. Okay. Close.
I'm gonna. Whew. Justin saying there wasn't a second series. Don't talk about it. So I'm assuming I'm right that it existed.
Well, did it not have Jack Slicer? Is that what went wrong?
Minnow is bringing up that it turned out towards the end of KND that yes, that father had kidnapped the delightful children from down the lane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he had brainwashed them. They were actually like top operatives for the KND. And there was even an episode where like they briefly got their own like personalities back, and it was super cool. But they were like hit like super hard with some kind of like mind control device, and it like that's what caused them to kind of like fuse together into
Ooh,
that hive mind.
Night Beach. Here
Oh,
we go.
Awesome.
Even though we've already like
Have a good evening.
gotten her panties, so I can just skip. We're
Sure.
just gonna proc Alien.
She already played with a joystick.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh yeah, and then I believe in like the
hi.
movie, it turned out that
So I just give her this.
number one's dad was like number 0, like the kid who
Not
started
really
the
my
candy,
thing.
and then like
So,
father
yeah.
was his dad's brother, so father was number one's uncle, and then like the super duper big bad grandfather or whatever was like his grandpa. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's how the movie wrapped up.
How do I activate the thing?
Yes, thank you, Justin. Father is actually uncle.
I think I was gonna be into that, right?
How do we do the thing, Justin?
Yeah, like
I just give it
She
to-
doesn't want
I
it.
really have no use
Also,
for this.
Thomas is my
Sorry.
new favorite person because Thomas has watched Saber Rider, and Saber Rider is the shit.
I don't believe I've watched that.
Saber Rider and the Star Sheriffs
what am I doing?
was the. You know how Voltron took Goleon, the Japanese anime, and just kind of like reworked it into a new thing for Americans?
Okay.
Sort of like in a. I'm assuming from your reaction that you didn't know that. So Voltron was originally a show called Goleon.
Okay. Okay.
And whatever American company made it took that show and then changed everything they had to about it to make it palatable for American kids. You know, recut episodes to have less violence, changed all the characters' names to not be Japanese, all that kind of shit.
Sure.
And they made it Voltron. So, Saber Rider was handled in a very similar manner. It was originally a Japanese giant robot show called Bismarck. And it's very obvious, when you going into it, it's very obvious what they did, because the guy who is very clearly the hero in the Japanese version is not the hero in the American version, because he's a Japanese guy. So they took the white guy, who was just like who was just one of the 3 main characters, and they reworked all the dialogue and even named the show after his American name to make the show about him, so Americans could watch this cool like sci-fi show about some white dude with a robot horse and a laser sword. And I mean, why wouldn't you?
Hang on, Alex. I just read the sheet and then instantly forgot how old this chick is.
18?
I thought it was either 18 or 23. Let's go.
I'm pretty
with
sure
18.
she's young.
Nope.
Hey, I got
Okay,
it.
cool.
Wait, no.
I'm not a creep.
That's actually.
Oh,
right.
she also didn't remember. Okay.
I kind of doubt you get this, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Oh, Justin says we have
How
to
tall
leave?
would you say I
Oh,
am?
so I don't have to like
So
give
does-
the item away?
Does Evan not have to do anything with the device? Does he just show up and then leave? She's like 5'0".
Thank you.
Cool.
Because she's basically Yuka.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's why I remember all of her
Let me
shit.
like check this again. Okay, 5C, 18 Emery, 104 Barista.
Her name is
Gaming
Nikki
Home.
Ann Marie.
Yeah.
She has too many names. Pick one.
Anything you want to talk about?
No, it says it says that she cried
not going to
during the whole
college.
Delightful Children thing. Yeah, that was
Going
great.
through high
That was
school
really
is a
well
lot
done.
of Bullshit for me.
Okay, yeah, Justin says don't go on a date because it
Kind of
overrides
a
the
stupid
encounter.
Okay, so I just
but I
leave.
guess I'll ask it anyway.
Wait, Kara says that
How do you
Nickelodeon
feel
and
about
Netflix are
people who
partnering
drink
now?
coffee every day?
Really?
Yeah. I did not know that. I mean, that presumably means that I'll be able to watch, Ninja Turtles on Netflix instead of Hulu.
It's got to be this one, right?
I'm cool with
She's
that.
depressed enough that she probably never has any stimulant ever.
But she's a barista.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be the stupidest thing? Like,
She's pretty stupid.
wouldn't that be just fitting?
Yeah, just try it.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Ah,
I
okay.
guess that's true.
I
Commit,
didn't.
commit, bitch.
I did not remember. Okay, so I'm just gonna go away now, and we need to. So I gotta see Tiff.
Yes, Justin, there was the episode about the sandwich monster, and it was like all done in like a fucking like rock ballad, and it was amazing. And as I recall, they defeated the giant sandwich monster, because one of the hamsters like used one of number two's like
Oh, me
machines,
too.
and then
I
like
need
made
to go
himself like a
home and
fucking
pass out.
giant like muscle hamster, and they like had a kaiju fight.
Oh snap!
What the fuck?
Hot like alien. She's one of those aliens from.
That gear is a critical component to my ship's engine. How did you get that?
How did we get it? I literally don't remember. Oh, we gave the porno mag.
Oh, to Q.
To Q, yeah.
And then Q had it from somewhere.
Yeah.
She's like, she is that species. Oh, I can't remember their name. That Warcraft race from space.
Oh,
That.
the Draenei?
Yeah, they came in on their big spelljammer or whatever,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
were
yeah.
partners with the
I mean,
hieroglyphics.
she's got the horns.
Yeah, and
So,
she's blue.
I
I
think-
hope that those eyes are actual eyes.
I was
not
gonna
just
say,
buttons.
are her buttons eyes? Because they look like cat's
Hopefully.
eyes.
It wasn't me, I swear. The
I think that's the most appropriate one.
yeah.
We don't lose our point. We don't gain lose.
No,
lose
this
points
isn't.
here.
What? What are you staring at? No,
The
Matt.
everything.
I'll be taking that back now.
But wait, we're supposed to
Thank
have
you.
sex. I think.
Your cooperation is appreciated. It would be wise for you to forget this encounter ever happened.
Damn, I don't know if I like Q or better or her better now. I don't know who best girl is anymore. My world is falling apart.
I liked how random that was.
Yeah.
Just. And then the alien was there. Hey, give me back my thing. Okay, let's just. Alright. I don't even know your name.
My name? Why would you want to know my name?
Because you have boobs and this is a porn puzzle game.
I was wondering. You're the. That one.
Oh, you really think I'm attractive?
But the last one might have had her be like,
I suppose
Nani?
you're not terribly
And
famous
she,
for a
she like
human.
dithers around and then she pulls out a hammer and shit and
I
hits you
don't
with it.
know. This goes against my better judgment.
Oh, I was hoping she would say it goes against the Prime Directive or something.
But as
She did
long
say it was
as I
against
tried
protocol.
it,
Yeah.
I mean, that's like
I
the
may
same
as
kind
well
of thing.
try to enjoy myself.
Nice!
Where was she gonna go if she's stuck here? She's just like, well, I'm off to just go stand over there.
YOLO.
That's true. Well, in your case anyway.
Aw.
All right then.
Specious.
You just earned yourself a new friend.
Does that mean
My
she like
name is
reincarnates or
Celeste.
something or regenerates? or
Yeah,
something?
probably.
If
She's
you'd
like a
to
Time
come
Lord.
See me. Try to find me later in the day. My people are nocturnal.
Okay.
Besides, it's too risky to be walking around in broad daylight.
Is it broad daylight because she's female?
Ah.
Nah.
Let's go find some broads! Alright, she loves talent, hates flirtation.
She likes outer space.
Unique gifts on outer space.
What kind of gifts are outer space? I must see.
Alcohol tolerance high.
I must be like her.
I know what
species.
must be done. Okay, we don't have any space gifts up in here. Or any gifts she likes. Okay.
So we just can't. We're not gonna get anywhere with her. It sounds like.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on. Champagne. It's nighttime. Look, this is an Earth custom, okay? We drink champagne the very first time we meet. Damn it. It didn't work.
Perhaps at a later time.
Apparently, me going off about K&D has triggered
It's very
Minot's
enjoyable.
like Candy phase.
Is there
Fantastic.
anything you'd like to know about?
Oh snap. What do you do for work?
My occupation
Kara
is
says she's low on
galactic
money and she
bounty
wants
hunter.
Stardew Valley
The
or
best
Hollow
in my
Knight to
sector,
make
I
it
might
because she's sad.
add.
Hollow Knight will make you more sad.
Yeah, Hollow Knight will make you more sad. I think Hollow Knight's the better game of the two.
It's really good, especially if you. Here's my recommendation. If you're the type that likes to read way too deeply into signs that probably aren't there, and you like lore, go for Hollow Knight. If you just want a straightforward, gotta kill some time, go Stardew.
Well, I mean, if you're sad, like
Drink the
Stardew,
champagne.
people
I'm
get
not
like
very
really.
thirsty.
People find Stardew to be like really like relaxing and life affirming and shit.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm
ASMR
curious
in
to
video
know
game
how
form.
much you
Ah.
really
If people just,
understand.
I don't fall in this category, but I know
How many
people who are really into
miles does
farming
light travel
games.
in one Earth
The kind where you
calendar
literally
year?
farm, not where you farm for like loot or something.
Shit. Okay, hold on.
I don't fucking know.
Wait, light goes like 34 million something miles an hour.
I mean, you could pull out your phone and look it up.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna take a guess. So there's like quite a few hours in a year.
I mean,
I'm gonna say trillion.
if you like Hollow Knight Heroes, then you probably will
That
like
is
Dark
right.
Souls.
Woo!
It's very
Very good.
similar stylistically. The only difference is that, or the main difference is that Dark Souls is obviously
Please
like,
ask
you know,
anything
third
you'd
person
like.
game. But they're both pretty depressing. So I don't know if they're good. Oh, Justin had said 600,000. What did you say?
It was either 6 million, 6 billion, or 6 trillion.
So what did you
It
say?
was trillion.
Oh,
Okay. Her work is a galactic bounty hunter, by the way. Therefore,
oh.
I'm gonna go with her for best girl, cause
She's Samus with bigger boobs.
yeah. And if I stick around her, Ryoko will probably be one of her hits,
Oh man,
and then I'll get to meet Ryoko too.
man, Ryoko and Nagi were both like fucking hot.
Yeah.
Like Nagi was so hot, she just like, walked into a swimsuit contest and won straight up
Right.
without even
Silver
preparing her.
color.
anything. That was awesome. She was the only good part of
Sure,
Tenchi
you must
Universe.
be
Well, her and Kyone.
curious
Kyone was
about
also
me.
super hot. Wow. Okay, a lot of candy stuff to unpack. Justin was talking about an episode where number one got stuck in the
I
Matrix
enjoy
and got hit by his
swimming in
cousin, who was
your
actually a
ocean
middle-aged
waters.
man.
Everything is
I think I
frozen
remember that.
solid on my home planet.
I might need to rewatch some of Candy. I have like bits and pieces that come back to me, like the sandwich thing, and I remember there was a weird running gag where it turned out that like bras were like power armor that the bad guys used, that the bad kids, even like the dudes, and it was set up to be like a joke because the KND thought they just assumed that bra was like an acronym for like
That
battle
sounds
ready
like an
armor,
enjoyable
and then
time.
they tried to
Let's
steal it
go.
from number 5's older sister, and it turned out to be just like a regular ass bra.
Oh no.
But then like after the episode was over, she was like, "Oh man, they almost found out about our secret battle ready armor."
Damn.
Holy shit!
I stepped
Like
out a little bit.
Liara to Sony, is that you?
How is that holding on to her?
I like it. Okay, I've luckily, not luckily, I've now affirmed that Celeste is best girl and Q is a close number 2.
She's pretty good. Are you talking about the bra episode, Karos? Because yeah, that was pretty funny. I really like the bait and switch there. And then I believe much later in the series they have to fight that older kid who like defected from the candy,
Oh, I remember
and
that.
he was wearing one of the bras, but when it's not deployed, it looks like a regular bra.
Yeah.
So people are like pointing and laughing, and it was like, it's not a bra, it's battle ready armor.
Yeah. I remember that now. Yeah, it's all coming back.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But when it deploys, like it's fucking cool ass.
Yeah,
like,
it's
ninja,
amazing.
like ninja armor. With
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
jetpack and shit. And yes, Minnow is pointing out that like the delightful kid shit is pretty fucked up. Yeah, Father like literally explodes when he's angry.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, Father was like this crazy, like, pyrokinetic dude, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was all like made of like darkness and fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he could like throw fire and shit at people. But I remember in the movie, he got like all like depressed and he lost his whole like dark fire mojo. He was just a dude.
Oh no!
And then like right before the final battle, he got like super like hyped and he got all like fiery and shit again. And then he was just like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going home. And he like immediately reverts back to normal and just fucks off.
Yeah, I remember he was just a guy when he wasn't doing the villainry.
He was just a guy, and on top of that, I always forget, I think it's Maurice LaMarche who did his voice, because there's one voice actor who was extremely prevalent during that time, and he had this, like, Charlton Heston. He had, like, this Charlton Heston impression he would do.
Oh.
In, like, every, like, Animaniacs cartoon and shit. Like, like, half the time when you heard him in a cartoon, he was doing that impression.
All right.
And that's the voice he used for Father, so that's why I know it was him.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was Maurice LaMarche.
Oh, God.
Which one was number 86, Justin? Was that the blonde girl? Or I think Grandfather took his powers, like, toward the beginning. Yeah, I think I remember that. But then he got his powers back because he got really angry or something. And then he just went, you know what, fuck you guys, I'm leaving. That's what I recall. Granted, it's literally been, like, it might have actually been, like, decades since I've seen that movie. I caught it in, like, 2 parts on TV once. I caught it once, like, halfway through. And the other time, I finally saw it from the beginning. And I watched it, like, all the way through just so I could, you know, catch up on what I had missed before. So, my memories might be a little like, messed up.
What a neat thing.
And, you put in her boobs.
Oh, it's so easy. They're actually the largest surface area here.
I am curious what her size is, just to complete my mental, like, catalog of how all the girls, like, stack
here's
up.
my prediction. This is in before she's like, I am intergalactic size Zeta 3. In your Earth terms, double D. Like,
I think it'd be more like, in your Earth terms, the word would be banana.
right? Yeah, or just some mistranslation.
Like, completely wrong.
Yeah.
No frame of reference at all. Oh, the Scottish girl. God, she was annoying.
Oh, yeah!
And her name was Fanny, as I recall.
Was it?
Yes.
Huh.
Because she was Scottish, and there was an episode where I think, like, her mom accidentally revealed her name. She was like, Mom!
Very impressive.
I don't remember who she had a crush on. I think it was a thing that she had a crush on somebody, and I'm kind of blanking on how that worked out. I don't remember.
Yeah. This is good. Alright, this is going pretty well so far.
Oh yeah, there was an alternate dimension episode where, like, the good guys were the bad guys and vice versa.
Oh, yes, I do remember that.
You're right. I actually forgot about that. And yeah, the delightful children from down the lane are the good guys in that episode, and so is Father. And they're fighting against, like, the evil Candy.
Yeah.
Or something like that. Yeah. Damn, Candy had some good episodes.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
I've forgotten about all this shit. Because I haven't seen the show in forever. Is that straight? I know. Actually, I don't think it is. I was gonna say, is that streaming anywhere? I don't think it is, though.
No, I doubt it.
I know Hulu has a bunch of the Cartoon Network stuff, but I'm pretty sure if I had seen K&D on their list, I would have been like, oh, I'll watch that. Like,
yeah.
Why the hell not? Because there are some shows, like, I'll just watch if you put it in front of me. Pretty much. Oh, damn.
Yeah, this is going pretty well.
Was that like a 5?
That was a 5.
Damn. So many moons.
And heart stars and horseshoes.
Heart stars, horseshoes, clovers and blue moons, pots of gold and rainbows, and a red balloon.
Dude, I cannot hear the Lucky Charms crap without thinking of when I read the Wikipedia article on Lucky's powers, and he's the most death battleable. Like, he's begging to be in a death battle because you never see the death coming.
But there's an episode, I remember there's a commercial where Lucky is super sad because like all the trees are being cut down or something. It was
Alright.
it was like for Earth Day, and the kids are like, "But why don't you use your magic?" He's like, "Oh, my magic only works on marshmallows."
Man.
So that is a fact.
Okay.
That is a fact. He can only use his powers
magic
on
on
marshmallows.
marshmallows?
Exactly. And he just and that's why they're like, maybe if you made a marshmallow tree, it would, spread awareness about
No,
Earth
no,
Day. And
but
that's why there was a tree
But
marshmallow
he uses
for a
his
while.
powers on himself. Like, one of his powers is flight. And, like, he flies. Or maybe the marshmallow's just in his pockets.
Well,
and he's, like, flying with them.
Clearly, he is marshmallow.
Yeah.
That's
That's what I was going to say. Maybe he's...
That's the only explanation.
Oh, God.
And Sugar Bear would beat the
1,
shit
2,
out of
3,
him,
4, 5,
for your
6,
information.
7, 8.
Because Sugar Bear is basically Popeye.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, once he eats...
Oh, he eats the sugar
once he,
cereal and
yeah,
it's real strong.
Once he eats the Sugar Crisp, then he gets super strong. He can just kind of do like whatever he needs to
Alright,
to win the
okay.
day. And then he just walks off. Can't get enough of that Sugar Crisp. Sugar Bear's the shit. I love Sugar Bear.
Who's, I thought of...
Are you thinking
I
of-
can't stop thinking of Diggum because that stupid
I was
Family Guy episode.
gonna say, are you thinking of Diggum?
Yeah, that dumb Family Guy episode got Diggum stuck in my head, like, so much.
Because and the weird thing is, literally nobody enjoys Sugar Smacks.
Are they bad? I don't think I've tried them.
They're just cereal. I had them once in my entire life.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, all right, this is cereal. It's like, processed like wheat shit, and people put sugar on it.
Okay.
It's got like fucking honey or something.
Yeah.
Well, it's called Sugar Smacks, so presumably it's sugar.
Okay.
And that's it. It's like corn pops or something. Like it's just cereal.
Outstanding.
Like those properties live and die on their commercials, and fucking Sugar Smacks. It was just like Diggum going around and being like, "Want to eat my cereal?"
Alright.
Because like Tony the Tiger would do like extreme sports, and the fucking Cheerio, who I don't think had a name.
I'm very
He'd be
grateful.
Oh,
like,
wait, no, he was the bee. There's one
no,
Cheerios
that's
a bee?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, there was a regular Cheerios?
Regular
one?
ass Cheerios, like it was similar to the Frosted Flakes shit. There would always be some kid being like, "Man, like I need to win this bike race," and then there'd be a bowl of cereal that just happened to be nearby, and then the Cheerio O would pop and be like, "Hey, if you eat Cheerios, you'll win." And the kid would be like, "Awesome," and he'd like eat some
Just
Cheerios.
eat the Cheerios.
And then like there'd be a montage of the kid like doing the sport while like some like bitchin' like 90s music played, and then the Cheerio O would be in his little bowl like doing the same sport, like to cheer them on.
Oh, okay, I got
So
it.
there's like I remember like one where the kid's like in like an inline skate like race or something, and the Cheerio is like racing around like the perimeter of his bowl or something.
Okay. That would be legit, though, if I was a kid. I'd be like, holy shit. It
mean-
was so motivational.
It was better than the fucking like than Frosted Flakes, which did the exact same thing, except Frosted Flakes are horrible for you. So Tony would be like, "Hey, if you want to win this ski race,
Like, get some diabetes.
exactly." He'd be like, "Eat like 6 bowls of fucking sugar with some cornflakes."
There, you're diabetic.
And then they'd have that song, "Bring out the tiger in you."
Oh, that one, yeah. Yeah. God, I need to get one more sentiment match here
I don't know why I remember this shit. I don't know
before I start.
I don't know why I went on the weird cereal rant. I'm sorry about that, guys. There's a chocolate Indiana Jones ripoff?
Really?
Like there's a cereal or something? I don't think I remember that.
Oh, here we go. There.
Cereals count as doping because you are a dope if you buy certain cereals. Like, who the fuck buys, like, fucking, Cocoa Crisp? I was trying to remember the name of it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like Fruity Pebbles, but garbage. And, like, Fruity Pebbles is good, but it's a tiny box already, and, like, you fit so many... It takes so many Fruity Pebbles to equal, like, a normal bowl of cereal that you only get, like, 3 or 4 bowls of cereal out of the one bag.
This is true.
I remember that being the thing that pissed me off the most. And there was a point where my parents was like, Gosh, we're gonna buy this shit anymore.
Yes,
It's not worth it. Like,
This is causing a problem.
just get some fruit. Just get some Fruit Loops or something. I was like, yeah, you're right, Mom. Yes, Benin. Oh, hey, Benin. I didn't see you come in. Yes, Benin. That was Cookie Crisp. That was the one. He was asking about the cereal that was literally just cookies.
Oh yeah.
That is Cookie Crisp, and that's the one that originally had Cookie Crook, the robber, being chased by Officer McCrum or something like that. It was like
that
a
sounds
Scottish
great.
policeman, and they do cool shit. The one I always remember seeing when I was a kid was they were like one of them stole like a jet plane or something, and the other one
Ooh.
stole like a biplane, and they were like flying around in the air.
That's cool.
They were like dogfighting. It was pretty cool. And then eventually, Cookie Crook got himself the dog, the one who'd go Cookie.
Yeah,
Crisp.
or I thought that was like a wolf or some shit.
Well, eventually they wrote the Crook out entirely, and it was just the dog. And then the dog got replaced with the wolf.
Oh, okay.
There was a whole weird progression.
Oh.
A lot of companies did that. I guess like to save on voice actors. The Cinnamon Toast Crunch, they did the same thing. They had a bunch of chefs as their mascots, and eventually they whittled it down to the one guy, the main guy. On the
Okay,
box.
yeah.
And they just kind of, because I guess why hire voice actors for like 3 characters?
Right? Oh snap! Wait, you changed again. Dude, this alien chick has got it going on.
Her the bottom part of her swimsuit looks like a vagina, like in and of itself.
Yeah.
It is a vagina superimposed over her actual one.
Damn, she's all like, I have analyzed your Earth's sexiness and incorporated it into my wardrobe.
Also, have we
Drink the champagne!
Was that all like the one date? Because I've been ranting about different things and I lost track of what we were doing.
Yeah. No, it was. The dates get harder. The longer I play, the more difficult
Oh.
they get. Like,
I wasn't sure if like I had missed other dates.
no.
In the middle of my.
I thought I was going to win that. It was looking really good in the beginning, but I forgot that every one takes more. So she needed like 5,000 or some shit.
Who's like Starfire Thomas? I think
Let's
I missed.
see what you know about the world
Oh,
beyond your
okay.
planet.
Right.
What's
In
the name
Candy,
of
there
this
was a string of episodes
biogalaxy
about
nearest to
the
the Milky
Candy
Way?
guy. Oh yeah. Number 5 had this guy, had this
Smarter
rival
than I thought.
who was like the Nazi from Indiana Jones, and like they would both compete with each other. They were like in search of like ancient candy and shit. And yeah, at one point he got like the super duper special candy that gave him like Midas touch powers, and I think he turned himself into candy or something. Waffle Crisp was the shit, K-Rose. I didn't get to eat that very often, but that was like my favorite cereal on the rare occasion I could convince my parents to buy it. But they made a spin-off cereal called French Toast Crisp, and that was garbage. It was terrible.
I hope to see you again soon.
The one... Did you ever have the Oreo cereal?
No.
Hey,
Man,
I didn't
that is
expect
the
to see you
fucking
here this
worst.
early.
It sounds good.
It does, right?
It sounds like it should be great.
Because all you have to do is do the Cookie Crisp thing. You just have to take chunks
Yeah,
of Oreo
actually.
and put them in the bag, because people already like Oreos.
Right.
But instead what they did was they like made a cereal, and they kind of like tried to reverse engineer like a chocolate O,
Huh.
and it tastes like garbage.
No.
It doesn't taste anything like an actual Oreo. Like,
Why would they do that?
that's one of the that's one of my little berserk buttons, because like, how do you fuck up Oreo cereal? I remember the first time I had it was at a friend's house, and I had a sleepover with him, and I woke up the next day and we were looking for breakfast. I was like, "You have Oreo cereal?" He's like, "Yeah." I was like, "Can I have some?" "Yeah, by all means, go ahead."
He's
And
like, I hate this.
yeah, probably. And I poured myself a bowl, and I was like, "Yeah," and I took a bite, like, "Oh my god, this is garbage. Why would you let me eat this?" Because you asked. I'm like,
Yeah, right?
this is the worst. Like, there are so many cereals that are just chocolate, and that is one of them.
Alien picture. I got a mission
yeah.
log.
What? Oh, that's
Mission
okay.
log for
I see.
347.
Because
I said, of
she's
course,
from space.
for the Altharian sector, in search of a galactic crime lord rumored to be hiding out there. Okay.
Wait, so is she still bounty hunting?
Yeah, I guess.
I thought her
Oh,
ship didn't work.
Or no, these are just mission logs, I guess.
Why is she just randomly sending us her mission logs?
Because, like, she doesn't know our foolish Earth texting customs, I guess. She's just like, this is a way they exchange pointless information. Here, mission log or something.
Also, I mean, like, that's not especially sexy. But
I mean, I'm into it.
I mean, she's hot, but I mean that the picture isn't.
Yeah.
The picture isn't of the standards I've become accustomed to.
Right.
You know, in this campaign.
Okay.
At the point we're at, I think I've outgrown her.
For real? Oh my god, I could kiss you. Really?
Apparently, I
Thank
keep
you.
saying things that jive with Kairos.
Uh,
So cool. Who are the Applejack mascots, Minnow?
Thank you so much.
No. You guys are wrong. That's apple cinnamon cereal or whatever the hell that thing. It's not Applejacks. Applejacks was always the kids.
Whoa.
And then what was the fucking? There was like a question. Oh, like why do you guys eat Applejacks if it doesn't taste like apples?
Oh, that.
Yeah, that was the Applejacks thing. And then like the kids would always like look at each other and be like, because we do.
Yeah.
That's what I needed. I missed breakfast this morning.
And then tricks are for kids.
Apple cinnamon Cheerios. I think that's what the other one was called. That's the one. Yeah. Because they had the apple guy and they had the Jamaican cinnamon stick named Cinnamon. You get it? Because he's Jamaican.
I loved Cinnamon. He was the Winamon.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. It's the Winamon.
Yeah.
So I've been curious what you think about
My opinion on honeycomb is that
fun.
honeycomb
What
big.
do you think your biggest
Yeah.
weakness is?
Additionally, it's not small. No. And honeycomb's got the big honey taste. I always forget the last line.
What does this hoe want to hear, Alex? Like, all of these are like...
Insecurity. She looks
Alright.
insecure.
You?
Hey,
Gotcha.
nice.
I am
What do you
the
have to be
crappy
insecure
waifu
about?
whisperer.
Yeah.
I want to find out how much you know about me.
Do you have an opinion on Rice
What's,
Krispies,
my
Evan?
favorite thing to
I really like... Actually, I do like it. I was going to say I like the treats, the marshmallow treats, more than the cereal, but I kind of like the cereal, too. Because you just add a little honey onto plain Rice Krispies is really fucking good.
I've never tried that.
Yeah.
My question is, did you ever listen to the Rice Krispies talk? Because that used to be the thing.
Yeah. No, I didn't, but I remember that commercial.
It'd be like, and if you listen, you can hear it talking.
Lucky
And it would just like make like pop and sizzling noises.
Yeah.
Because of the milk reaction.
Yeah, and it was like
milk.
snap, crackle, pop was
Exactly.
there. Like,
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was the three elves.
Did we get her weight? I
I
don't think so.
I don't think so. No.
I don't mind at
Okay.
all. I'm 112
Said no
pounds.
girl ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with you asking about my weight, and I was going to tell you exactly how much I weigh.
I want to ask you something. Would you date an
Lucky
unattractive
Charms
girl if you
Frosted
liked her
Flakes?
as a person?
Oh, are you talking about the weird like combo cereal they did? Because there was a limited time thing when all of the Kellogg's,
Oh, damn
You
it.
think so?
all the Kellogg cereals got mashed up in like a single cereal, and their mascot was a weird like chimera, like hybrid weird animal. It was super gross. It was
So
alright.
we do not have time for another date.
We do not.
So we should probably move on to the new hotness.
Okay.
But before I move off of the classy stream, the other thing that happened.
Benin says, I never thought I'd see the day where I'm watching a Honey Pop stream while talking about kids' cereals.
Yeah.
They are not kids' cereals, excuse me.
Oh shit, Alex. Is our video now for kids? Are we gonna get hit by the new YouTube toss?
No, we got boobs.
Okay.
And they are not kids' cereals, sir. They are adults can enjoy that. I frequently have like a fucking box of Cookie Crisp.
Okay.
In my pantry.
Wait here, let me just mention this before I forget. While we're transitioning stream, everyone can think about this stupid sex-related thing that happened. Some guy in Texas, tell your opinions on it when we get back. But some dude in Texas got arrested by the FBI for operating a website that purportedly, like, well, not purportedly, that did, like, feature sex stories involving, like, child porn.
I mean, it's Texas.
However, the disclaimer on the website and everyone, that used it, the twist is that all the stories were completely fictional and it was just authors making shit up. But the FBI somehow span it like it was.
Well, if it's being presented as a true story, they're required to investigate it. Like, no matter what.
The disclaimer on the website though says all these stories are fictional and may depict like graphic shit, and then the FBI like got him somehow. The charge is like long and vague, but
I mean, they presumably had probable cause.
yeah. Anyway, that happened. So I like. That's the kind of shit I only talk about on Honey Pop stream.
We had actually talked about Fruity Pebbles earlier, Justin, and we had said that they're a ripoff. It's a ripoff because the box is small and the bag is small, and it takes more Fruity Pebbles per bowl to equal a normal bowl of cereal. So you only get a few bowls worth out of a single box. So good tasting, but like money wise, it's better just to go for like Fruity Pebbles or Fruit Loops or something.
Yeah. If the exception is if you buy the generic Fruity Pebbles, like in the big bag, they stuff the shit out of that bag. So that's really good.
Did they ever make one of the? Are you talking about like the off-brand?
Yeah, the off-brand that comes in the bags.
Did they make those for Fruity Pebbles?
Yeah.
I never ever saw one.
Yeah, it's like Fruit Rocks or something.
Oh,
like, I don't know.
That sounds like my.
And
jam.
then there's like Cocoa Boulders.
Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, but there's a fruit one too.
They had like fruit rings.
Yeah,
instead of Fruit Loops. We used to buy that one a lot.
I think I went to Smart and Final and they had Fruit O's or whatever. Anyway.
K. Rose's stepdad was ranting about how the internet is an F joke and why do you watch such stupid shit. Well, clearly, we have proved him wrong.
Yeah, that's right. This is going on too long.
Well, we're going to transition games, and then we can go back to talking about
Yes,
cereal.
please come back. We want to continue this conversation, and I've got something new and exciting to share. So, look forward to that.